Hello. Please tell me when I can begin. Now? Okay. All right. Good afternoon. Hello. Thank you for coming. We are pLearn, a Q&A generative AI-powered interactive microlearning platform delivering quality education to students through line messaging application. And we actually have a prototype of our platform that we want to create. So feel free to give it a scan and maybe give it a try. We also have a few brochures that we're handing out, and they also have the QR code on the brochure. So please feel free to give it a try, play around with the app, and tell us what you think. So during COVID-19, we identified a trend, which is most schools in the world, all around the world, actually went online, and all their schooling and education became digital and online. But only around 50% of Thai students have computers at their homes, and 40% have tablets. However, digital solutions for online education are almost always designed for the computers in mind. On the contrary, almost 100% of all Thai students aged 15 to 24 years old possess mobile phones, and 80% of them have internet access at their home. We actually did a few more boot-on-the-ground market data collection, and we did some design thinking workshops in 4 provinces in Thailand. So here's what these students have to say. In the non-metro areas, the students want Bangkok level quality education, but they have low internet connection and they kind of struggle. They all possess a mobile phone, and as a matter of fact, they use this mobile device for most of their online digital learning. So they have to cram 3 hours, 6 hours online schooling into a small little mobile phone that overheats all the time. They want academically assured digital content to support their learning. So GPT is too generic, not specialized enough, and some of them don't even know about its utilization. And they also can only focus 10 to 15 minutes, and they want shorter content on their devices in terms of online learning. In the metro area, students actually want content that can be used in university admission, and schools are also moving to be more progressive. So they're deviating from the traditional sort of math and science and English and doing more sort of supplementary and support learning content like entrepreneurship, technology, coding. So we want to create a micro-learning content solution, and that will consist of 5 to 10 minute short lessons to build up a topic. We want to include a flexible learning model. Students can choose their courses based on their preference, based on their demand. Whichever courses they want, they can select with ease. We want to include learning feedback with assignments, quizzes, to ensure that our students are actually meeting learning objectives and having those requirements and those testings met. And we also want the most important feature to have an interactive messaging, to make it feel like when you're talking to this chat system that you're actually speaking to a real teacher behind the screen. Students will be able to interact with a Q&A generative interactive AI bot. They'll be able to answer any questions, do translation, and really speak like a real teacher, a real person to the students. That's how we're going to offer our solution. In the first phases, we want to do a proprietary content. So that is academic resources from academic experts, institutions like our university, or from authors that write books. And we want to combine that with textbook materials. So books, we actually in communication with a big publishing company called Pearson. So they're interested to supply us with textbooks to sort of kick off this kind of a textbook content. So we want to include all this content, pre-process these content, and also work with, have AI Haystack, GPT, to deliver these smart answers and this methodology to students. What we want to do is to have proprietary content, like a competency-based module. So we want to help students develop skills that industries need. And skills like agile methodology, product management, cybersecurity, entrepreneurship are all possibilities. So here's how our tech is going to work. In terms of the haystack, we have the students who ask the questions. Then we'll look through the entire storage with our textbooks. Our AI haystack is going to read through the textbook, format it in a way that the AI can understand, take both the textbook and the student question, combine those and find sort of correlations, connect the dots, and find out what the students are asking and where the textbook can supply these answers. So we build related data into chunks. Our reader will then rank the data into most suitable to least suitable, and then we'll punch that into ChatGPT to create an answer that really feels like a real person behind the screen. In our second phase, we'll be digitizing curriculum. So what that means is we want to make it creators mode. So we do our own, in phases 1, we do our own content creation. In phases 2, we want to invite teachers, educators, authors to come to our platform, give us the content, and then we want to be able to use our system to make a micro-learning curriculum for them. In phases 3, we actually want to include an AI solution into this sort of creator mode system so that it will ease the way these online teachers can put content into our system by just letting the AI automatically complete that step for them. So less amount of work for them, and then also we get an enormous amount of content on our platform. Here's how we're going to penetrate the market. We're starting off with mid to low price Thai private schools or lower price international schools. The reason for that is actually public schools do not have the sufficient budget or the agility to actually purchase a solution. So we want to start off with some of the sort of educational facilities like private schools or international schools that might be able to have the decision-making sort of ability to be able to be a first user for our platform. We'll then move on to self-sufficient larger public schools, and then finally we want to work with government public schools via the Ministry of Education and reach our goal of educating all the Thai students in the world with pLearn. Here's our market size. We're looking at a serviceable obtainable market, which is the number of secondary students from Thai private schools of 1.5 million, and moving on to a total number of secondary students from Thailand, which is almost 9 million. Here's our financials. Some key figures include we'll be breaking even by year 4, and by year 5, we'll have an internal rate return of 43% and a LTV/CAC ratio of 3.5. So here's some validation and traction for our team. We are students of John University. We have the support of our School of Integrated Innovation partners, industry partners. We have actually been connected to Pearson through our university, and we're now working with them closely to try to find a way to collaborate for them to give us their textbooks, their content, material for us to generate into this microlearning platform and to sort of really boost and empower our system. We're also talking with SET to see if we can find a way into corporate training, because we see a real potential in extending this educational offering, not just in secondary students and high school students, but to corporate training, to corporates looking to sort of do some kind of preparatory training and have certificates and licensing with these educational content. We've actually also won a first runner-up at the SCG competition and had a prize of approximately 40,000 baht. So here's our business model. Here's how we're going to sell. We're going to charge students individual pay-per course at approximately $5. We're trying to keep that cost low to ensure the maximum amount of students can learn on our platform. We're also going to be offering subscription model to schools in the form of a toolbox. So in the initial stages, we'll be offering a basic Pro and Pro Plus, and then moving on to phase 2 and phase 3, we'll offer the toolboxes such as the creator mode for the educators at the school so that they can create courses and teach the students in their school with pLearn. And for the creator mode, we actually want to share our revenue with the creators. So for the initial stages, phase 2, we want to have a 20% share revenue for us, so the 80% goes to the creator. And then with the AI solution, we'll be taking 40% and 60% going to the creators. Unlike our competitors, pLearn is actually emphasized on interactive learning and being short and concise. All these other big online learning platforms, Udemy, Skillshare, they're all very sort of comprehensive, but they lack that agility. They lack that ability to be able to be utilized on a cell phone device, and that's what we're truly trying to do, and that's what differentiates us from all these other online learning sort of materials. Our mission is to provide high quality and equitable online education to all learners in Thailand, so our efforts really match with the social development goals, particularly SDG 4, which is quality education, and also SDG 10, which is reducing inequality, especially in Thai students. So here's a brief plan and milestone for our team. Phases 1 will be launching pLearn at the end of this year. We'll build product and success cases. The goal is to be generating paying customers, traction, and revenue. In phases 2, we want to build a more sustainable model. We want to expand our team, and we want to expand our operation network to include more partners to really help kick off this project. And in phases 3, we want to finalize our goal to reach all serviceable public schools through collaboration with the government here in Thailand. Here is our team. We're a team of entrepreneurial-minded students, each with 3.5, now 4 years of entrepreneurship startup experience. We have Dr. Pietro as our advisor, and we have 2 talented engineers who are helping us build our AI solution. They're from University. Thank you. We are pLearn. And once again, we have the QR code on the screen. So if you're interested to give our project a little tryout, please feel free to scan it, and we'll be open to any questions now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any questions to this project? Please, we can take one, if there is any. If not, just, if you want to present your team, you guys are on stage. Okay, sure, no questions? Then let's give a round of applause to the team. Thank you guys so much. Well done.